Hello, and glad you could join us for another one of our Wednesday outings. Steve and myself today, we went to Todmorden and we had a look on the Rochdale Canal. We've not been there since early on this year, around about February. So we decided to see how the canal was faring with all the lack of water that we've had during the summer. And as you can see, the canal's dropped down a couple of feet, but there's still enough water there. I think you could just about navigate it. But we're looking at the maintenance yard there, and there's been a lot of changes since early on this year. And this time they've actually got the crane out and they've lifted the boat out of the water, presumably for some maintenance. So that's how they do it. It's rather a large crane, but they've got the facilities there to do all the necessary work. We noticed when we got there that the foliage along the canal towpath was really lush and big, and it was on both sides, and at one or two spots it was just a little bit difficult to walk through without brushing either side of the plants and what have you. But they're all there for a purpose, and whoever's organised this, 10 out of 10, because they've got fruit. And the first thing I noticed was when we got to the towpath was the smell of celery. Anyway, it didn't turn out to be celery, it was fennel. And there's raspberries, there's blackberries, there's rhubarb. there's quite a lot of plants on the towpath, and there's even a notice which we'll come to in the video to show you what's available and to help yourself, but leave some for others. And from what we've seen, one or two had a go at it, but they've left enough for others to enjoy. And I found it absolutely fascinating that the amount of growth this year is tremendous along the towpath there, because when we came in February it's been absolutely cut down to nothing. The plants and the branches have been cut right down to ground level. But now when we see it on the video, which we'll show later, here we are. Here's blackberries and raspberries all along the towpath, and it makes for a really interesting walk. And if you ever get to Todmorden, have a look for the canal and just have a brief walk if you're capable. It's a lovely place, lovely views, and well maintained, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. There we are, food for sharing along this route, and they're all there, and they're all edible, and I believe you could even make your own champagne. How good's that? Anyway, I'm going to stop parroting as usual and leave you with the videos, and hope you enjoy the video as much as that's Steve and myself, enjoyed the day. When we got there it was raining quite heavy, but then just after lunch it stopped raining, and when we got these shots it was in the dry, so we were okay. Lovely spot. If you're ever in this neck of the woods, pop in, have a look at the canal. It's fabulous. Steve had spotted a spider with a big spider's web which had been covered in water, mist, and he actually saw the spider. I hadn't seen it, but he did, and I think we got a closer bit. There's the little victims that the spider cocoons so they can savour them for later on. There you are. It's I'll let you say it. It's a European spider anyway, common to Europe, and there's quite a few along the towpath. So if you walk, just keep your eyes open and have a good look. It's all there. Our Steve's got better eyes than me. Anyway, I'll leave you with this lovely location. Sit back and enjoy and relax. Thanks for watching.